Okay, I'll go ahead and start another game here. Just because I like to have one kind of going on all the time. So random map, extra large. Me by myself, 7 computer players, all of them on one team. Second to max difficulty level. Begin. And it creates a map this quickly. Boom. Okay, so I got the Swamp Castle, which is probably my least favorite castle, but I let it be random just because. My first hero, his specialty is Lizardmen, which doesn't really matter to me. That's not going to be my main hero. He got a little magic item, which that's alright, cool, whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and pop in here, see if I get a good hero. See, neither of these are good heroes. I just know because of visual, but neither of them does anything really cool. Like, I want someone with intelligence, armor, logistics, something that, like, over time as it increases, makes a huge difference. So offense maybe. So first I'm going to build the town hall because I want money. Boom. The only exception to that might be every once in a while when I get a wizard tower, I might build the lookout tower so I can see the fog of war around me really easily. So, okay. Let's see. Treasure chests, normally in the beginning, unless I have a hero that I want to give him XP, I'm just going to grab the money. I also do want to space these guys out because if I get attacked, I don't want them to be able to just take me out in one hit. So I'm spacing these guys out, even though there aren't many strong troops, they're going to be spaced out, so if I get attacked. So we'll take the money, thank you. And I'm just going to, first thing really I want is the wood and the ore to make this happen. So, and then, you know, you usually need a few heroes to explore. So even though, like, this person doesn't really do much for me, he does have basic scouting. So I'll pop him in. Plus he has 13 gnolls. Okay, cool. So, ooh, now this is a good hero right here. Mysticism is a specialty that allows you to regenerate mana quickly. So I can already tell that that'll probably be my main unless something better comes along. It's not a great hero, but it's good. So, having said that, I'll still probably choose money to get out of the chests for the time being. So I'll go around. Okay, now this is just like a go-to bitch. So, like a go grab resources kind of person, and it might run away a lot. So actually, I'm choosing tactics because that pops up before the map, like the battle map. And that way, if I want to run, I can run even if he only has like one troop, unless somebody else has better tactics. So generally, I don't choose tactics. What that does is on a battle map, it allows you to move your guys around before the match starts, which I don't really like personally, even though from a tactical standpoint it might be better. I just don't like it. Okay, so we see we have ore there, so that's good. And then, of course, I'm going to go ahead and grab the main quote-unquote hero guy. And then right after, I always want to see what's the next hero available. Okay, nothing special. I probably don't want him to hang with just like one dude. So, might give him a few, something like that. Get him over there, space him out. Just because I don't want to lose him, like if he gets attacked. So this is turn 1, and I'm just establishing to explore. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the money. And that's turn 1. And I just love how fast the turns are in this. So again, I'm kind of right now trying to find the wood, usually wood and ore right away. Following the path is generally a good way to go, because because you know you don't lose you can go further basically, and it typically leads to two things. So nothing going on here. We'll go and pop over to this guy. Okay, we got the ore. Ore and wood are basic building blocks, and then to me, magic is like the most important thing ultimately in the game. Might, is okay, especially in the beginning, but down the road, because it is an extra large map and you kind of want to be like this all powerful badass wizard style characters that end up getting things like Armageddon or Implosion or something like that are kind of the better ways to go. So that's turn 2. I'm going to go ahead and build towards getting City Hall going, which gives me 2,000 gold per day. So I'm going to start out. I got to build Mage Guild, Marketplace, and Blacksmith. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And that's turn 2. And we'll just keep gathering some money. A little bit of hanging out wood here is good. Now this is a point where I might start encountering some of the other NPCs. Still haven't got wood yet. Not too big a deal yet. But okay, Marketplace. And here we go. Do-do-do-do. Most likely the wood and ore is going to be relatively close to the castle, so it's probably not going to be all the way over here. But I've already got that character hanging out over there, so I might as well let him explore a little bit. It's kind of nice to know what's going down. Now this is, I can buy some lizard men. Sure, why not? Now also something you might not know is that your character has move that's based on the slowest person or the slowest troop. So having troops that only have move 4 is kind of like lame, but it's the beginning of the game, so it's not that big a deal. But a lot of times I'll have like my little scrub guys move around with like quick troops. Like I'll give them 1 or 2 that have like move 11 or something like that. So here's some free troops up there. That's cool. And now resource silo gives them 1 wood and 1 ore per day, which is nice. So I'll probably prioritize that at some point soon. Alright, got some of this, some of that. Getting some fat loots. The beginning of the game when you have resources like this is, you know, a nice little dopamine rush, I guess. You're always getting the loots. It's relatively easy. Sometimes you do get attacked right away, but sometimes not. So let's see. Well, this guy has kind of reached his exploration limit over here, so I'm going to have him go down here. And there we go, City Hall. So now I can get 2,000 gold a day. And some of these little like miscellaneous kind of mystical gardens and stuff like that you get once per week, they're really good to have your scrub guy just kind of cycle through. Like you just leave them there. And I don't know if you know, but you hit spacebar, that'll like, if they're sitting on it and you hit spacebar, that'll activate that square. So just kind of explore the edges. Still haven't found the wood producing plant, or the mill, which is interesting. But we'll go ahead and let's see. I'm gonna go, well, I'll do these guys because I want, well, no, I won't. Actually, I typically don't focus on monsters and stuff until I get my castle and my capital built. So I pretty much go right for money, usually. So I'm going to go ahead and do that this time around, especially since there's no imminent threat so far coming at me. Now, there's a person, NPC. And alright, so now it's day 7. So I'm going to chill on this little mystical garden right here, because the next time around on day 1, I can access that. Oh, I gotta grab that. And okay, castle. And of course, after the castle, I want to have 10,000 gold. I'm gonna look in here first things first and see what heroes are out there. These are both junk heroes, so I'm not gonna worry. If I get one, Probably be this one because he has like lizard castle troops, so that kind of adds to his value just right out of the gate. Plus, I could probably use another scrub, and if maybe go over here. The wood's got to be over here. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and, well, here's what I'll do. I'll hit the capital, so I'm getting 4,000 gold a day, and then I'm going to grab this guy, and then see what's after. Nothing there. Okay. And see, he's got a 9, 6, 4, so I'm going to go ahead and take the 9 movement. One, maybe space him out. Dragonflies are very fast, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then bring him over this way. And let's see. This guy's reaching the limits of his exploration there. So that's cool. He's my main dude. So we'll go ahead and see what spells over there. Spacebar to get that. Cool. And what's over here? Just kind of exploring out a little bit. Fog of War. Clearing out on the sides here. And of course we want to go ahead and get that as well. And then we'll go, already built. Okay. So through that. And 500 gold. Cool. Whenever you've got a lot of those little miscellaneouses around, those can really help like long term. What's in there? Gotta be some wood around here somewhere. Oh, got some more miscellaneous. So generally a map will like sort of have a theme to it. It'll have either scarce resources or a lot of resources. You know, a lot of miscellaneous or not a lot of miscellaneous. A lot of portals or not. You know, they kind of, I like to, just randomize all of that. So here we are, having not found wood yet. I'm going to actually go ahead and do the resource silo. And got some of that, a little bit of hidden wood hanging out there. So we're still in a territory where they have not come to me yet. No one's attacking me. So far so good in that regard. It kind of, so this is cool. Everybody's probably going to have a gold thing. So we know that's there. A lot of times when there's wood laying around, that means that like the wood place is nearby. But so now I start kind of building up, boom, 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 this way. And I'm not trying to do the upgrades really until I have the basic ones built, and I'm not even purchasing them yet. So lizard den. Got some gold laying on the ground. Sometimes I just go to the little spell dealies even when I don't need I'm sorry, I don't have a spell book with this person, but I do want to know what's up with that spot. So for later on, if my main hero is going by, that'll determine whether it's worth it to go there. Speaking of my main hero, he's basically just chilling right now, just helping out, gathering stuff. So let's see. We got a little spell power place right there. I'm not going to worry about that right this second. I might, at this point, start bringing him down towards the castle, because it's almost getting to where I might actually start using him to do some good things. So we got Mystical Garden there. And wyverns are cool. Sure, we'll do a wyvern nest. So this is pretty unusual to go this far unopposed, which is fine though. And eventually with all these sort of random resource mills and whatnot, I'm going to establish like a pattern where my scrubs will go around and get them every week and in the order that they go. But for now, still exploring the fog of war a little bit. Gonna let him have disrupting ray. Pop into there. What's this guy up to? And I think there's gotta be that wood somewhere. On day 5, so again, I'm just building these bad boys up. And 3. So again, I'm taking him back to the castle kind of just because eventually I'm going to probably troop him up and start going and taking out some of the little stuff so I can get access to him. But that's good little mini tutorial of how to go through the first part of the game.